What is up, everybody? Indigo Die here. I'm playing something a little new. It's not a game that, well, it's new to the channel. I mean, I guess it's new to me as well. I haven't done too many like Sims-like type games, but I saw two YouTubers that I subscribe to. ZerkaaHD, he's part of the Sidemen out in London, and Matt Shea, who is a Canadian YouTuber. They've both tried this this game. It's called Parkitect. And they had a lot of fun with it, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to give it a try. Now, I'm going to do something a bit different. When they started the park, and they started making rides right away, and they will hopefully build it up as they go episode to episode. I mean, I'm going to pretty much be doing the same thing, but I think one of the best ways to do this game, like just from my own personal view anyways, from my point of view, is I think it would be best to actually do the game, record the game, after I've gotten some of the main things done, like all the basics done. Like, so, I mean, here's the area here. We zoom in, zoom out, we look at the entire area. I'm still not used to these kind of Sims games, so, I mean, I'll probably be making a lot of mistakes as we go, but I think what I'm going to do is the terrain, which I think people build, this option here, I think while people build, or while they build their park, they tend to do the terrain as they go. I'm going to do it a bit different. I'm going to make this whole beginning episode, the first episode for Parkitect, just a recording of me doing my terrain. So I'm going to do all the terrain first, adding water and, mountains and rocks and beach area. I'm going to do all that first. And then I'm going to kind of time-lapse it because, I mean, you probably don't want to sit through the whole entire time of me just making the ground and figuring out how I want it. So I think I'm going to do my terrain, record that, and then once that's done, every episode from that point on will be me building the park. And yeah, I guess we'll just see how it goes from that point. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, start building my land right now, start building out my terrain, and once I've come up with something that I like, then I'll be back. Alright guys, well this is the park so far. I decided, I think it would be neat to start the park off with some, natural elements. So I threw in these lakes and a couple of these hills and whatnot, and I'm going to try and build around those or including those. I'm going to make a little passageway from the starting point here to the middle, and then from the middle part here, you'll be able to go to these three corners. And each corner out of these three corners will have a big ride in it. So this big mountain here, I'm going to probably make it a bit bigger. That the terrain's going to change as I add the rides and fix up the areas and all that kind of stuff. But I just want something to start off with. So there'll be a big ride up here, maybe a big coaster that I can work into this area. And then you come back down, there'll be another ride in this corner here, another big ride. And then of course another big ride in this corner. And there'll be rides and places to eat and stuff like that, and all kinds of amusement park type things all over the place. So yeah, that is the general plan. That is the idea for this park anyways. You have the center jumping off point, and this area here near the beginning where everyone comes in be some of the merchandising and areas where people can buy balloons and food and t-shirts and cotton candy and all that kind of crap, and get themselves all nice and full of, junk food right before they go on the rides and, end up puking it all up. Let's hope that doesn't happen too often. But that is the plan. I'm going to make a nice little bridge going towards the center here. And yeah, so that is the beginning of my my park. I think I'm going to call it Three Corners for now, because there'll be three big rides in each of those top three corners. And yeah, so hope you guys are enjoying the idea of this park. If you have any other suggestions for names for the time being, I'm just going to call it Three Corners for now. But if you have any names, go ahead and throw them in or name ideas, go ahead and throw them in the comments below. And yeah, we'll see how we go as the series goes by. If you're enjoying the idea of this series, you like this game or whatnot, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And if you want to know when I post more, then go ahead and subscribe. But until then, I will catch you guys later. See ya.